Hey everybody, today I'm going to give you an update on lab-grown diamonds, the prices, what you should expect to be paying and why. But also I'm going to give you some other pointers that I think are very, very, very important when you're going out shopping and some things to look out for. Okay, so the first thing that a lot of people ask is, how come the price is so different when I go from one store to another store and I'm looking at a 3 carat and I'm looking at a 3 carat and they're both really nice clean stones, but one's really a lot more money than the other one. Why is that? Well, the reason why that is because they know that you don't know how much it should cost. So if if they bought it a year ago for stock and the price has dropped, they're still going to sell it for the price that they have to sell it for what they paid a year ago. So there's several reasons why it could be, or they're just taking advantage of you and you're getting screwed. So one of those multiple things can happen. So the best thing you can do is right now, because of the way diamonds are right now, lab grown diamonds, the prices are changing consistently. All right. The reason why they're changing so much is because one, they may be running out of a certain size, 3 carats. If they're running out of 3 carats, then the price could go up a little bit. All right. But it's not going to go through the roof. Second thing is, a lot of times they'll say, "Oh, you want an oval? Ovals cost more." They're pulling your leg. Ovals don't cost any more. Lab-grown diamonds are pretty much all the same across the board. It's not going to be more or less, and they're all cut really, really, really well because they have extra time because they grow them instead of taking weeks, months, years just to find the diamonds and then cut them and everything else. They can grow them. And now there's a new process. And this new process to me is like a disaster for the lab grown diamond industry because they are now using microwave technology to grow them at an accelerated rate. So instead of taking 2 or 3 months to grow, now they can grow it in 2 or 3 weeks. And, you know, when there's so many diamonds on the market, then the prices keep going down. So if you look at what I had posted a couple months ago, the prices have dropped dramatically and they keep going down. I don't know how much further they're going to be able to go down. I really do think they're a very, very, very good value because when you say, "Oh, I'm going to test my diamond to see if it's real. I'm going to see if it scratches the glass." A lab-grown diamond scratches the glass because it's a diamond. It's a diamond, just like a regular diamond is a diamond. The only difference is instead of being grown in 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 the earth over billions of years, it's grown in a laboratory with high heat and high pressure or with a chemical composition. So instead of it being billions of years, it's 1 or 2 weeks now. Not even months. It's 1 or 2 weeks. So they can take really a lot of time, and they can make sure that it's cut perfectly. Okay. So if they say, let's say they want it to be a 3 carat, they could just leave it in there for another week as it grows, and it grows bigger to a 3 carat. See, that's what I was talking about. Now, one of the other reasons why the prices keep dropping is because India decided in their wisdom to buy millions of these diamond machines. And when they did, they were selling them to the public, to their people in India, so that they could grow diamonds in their homes and make money. All right. They thought this would help their population. But what ended up happening is that so many of them bought the machines, and so many of them started growing their own diamonds that they're just were flooding the market, and the prices keep coming down. So the question you have to ask is if you ever wanted to sell that diamond, it might not be worth anywhere near what you paid for it, and you need to know that. But typically, you're giving a diamond for a reason, and that is, you want to give her a 3 carat diamond so that her girlfriends can see her from across the street, and they're not sure who it is, but they sure as heck can see that diamond because that sparkle is going crazy. It's a beautiful ring, and it's something nice to have, but a lab-grown diamond, cost-wise, I'm going to give you some prices to give you a range right now of what you should expect to pay for a lab-grown diamond now compared to what it was just a few months ago. So right now, a lab-grown diamond for 1 carat, this is a really pretty stone. So colorless means DE or F, completely colorless. So let's say it's a colorless diamond, DE or F, and it's a VS2 or better. VS stands for very slight. You couldn't see a thing unless you had a trained eye under a microscope. And you should be able to get that, a 1 carat stone like that, between $1,000 and $1,500 as of November 1st, 2023. Okay? Now, a 2 carat, same thing, round, DEF color, VS quality, $2,000 to $2,500. And a 3 carat, DEF, VS or better, 3 carat, $3,000, $3,500. All right. I do know that 4 and 5 do start to bump up more, but those are the 3 most popular sizes. So that's what I thought I would give you today. All right. We did get some questions about some things about, how much should it cost? No. It was, should I buy a lab-grown diamond or a moissanite? What's the difference? Well, I'll tell you right now, you definitely would rather buy a lab-grown diamond because they're very close in price. Actually, the lab-grown diamonds, you might even be able to get it cheaper, but you get a much better sparkle from a diamond than any other stone on earth. And a lab-grown diamond is a diamond. It actually grows from a seed, like a nucleus. They put the seed inside in the laboratory, and then they add the minerals and the carbon and the compositions to grow it, just like they would grow a crystal. But now they're growing a diamond. All right? So it is grown from an actual diamond. It's just grown at an accelerated rate. So over a moissanite, hate to say it to people that sell moissanite, but there's no comparison. A natural diamond or a lab-grown diamond would far outshine a moissanite. At least that's my opinion. Another guy asked, how much should a 2.5 carat pear-shaped diamond cost? I looked that up yesterday, and it was $1,900 for an EVS stone. So $1,900 for 2.5 carat pear-shaped. So that was bigger than what I had said. I said 2,000 to 2,500, and now I got a 2.5 for 1,900. So the prices do fluctuate. Depends on where you're getting them from, where I'm getting them from. I've got 20 different dealers that are selling lab-grown diamonds, and you'll get 20 different prices. So we have to search around and get the best price that we can get. All right. So, before people are saying, are they ethical and friendly to the environment? Honest to God, ethical, yes. They're not using slaves to dig them up in Africa anymore, or enslaving people, let's say. So that's ethically a better thing, but they are not better for the earth, because digging up the earth hurts the earth, and the chemicals that they use to create lab-grown diamonds are also bad for the earth. So, it's bad or it's bad. Almost anything that we make when we drive a car, you're going to have a carbon come out of the back of your car, and it's bad for the earth. So you got to take everything into perspective. So let's see, what else? Where can I buy a lab-grown diamond? You can buy a lab-grown diamond online, and you can buy it at most jewelry stores. But I will say this, if you buy it online, you get sent a stone, you have nothing to compare it to. Because, so if you get one diamond and you say, oh, she'll like that. But what if you came into a store like my store and you saw 5 lab-grown diamonds, and the one that weighs 2 points under a carat, it's a 3 carat, but this one only weighs 296, and it's $1,000 less, because price per carat, it's under. It's still in the 3-carat range. It looks like a 3-carat, but you're paying a 2.5-carat price per carat price. So a lot of times when you want to see a selection so that you know you're getting truly a good diamond. That should be with a natural diamond or a lab-grown diamond. Make sure you see more than one, and make sure it's certified. You don't want to, you know, I have seen people come in, oh, I have a Russian, this is my Russian lab-grown diamond. And they say, but it doesn't take heat, so you can't heat it when you're tipping the prong. You know what? If it can't take heat, then it's not a diamond. Because diamonds can take tremendous amount of heat, thousands of degrees. So, you know, I've heard jewelers say, well, I tipped a prong and the stone broke. Guess what? It wasn't a diamond. It wasn't a lab-grown diamond either. So make sure it's certified, that it does say that it's a lab-grown diamond. All right. And on the girdle of the diamond, it's supposed to say, it has to say lab-grown, so that you can tell, because God's honest truth, the only way we can tell is we have a tester that tells. I can't tell with my naked eye. I can't tell with a loupe half the time unless you have a trained eye. It's practically impossible to tell the difference because they are natural diamonds. They're just grown instead of dug out of the earth. So that's my 2 cents today. I hope you learned a little bit. If you need any information on a diamond, if you have any questions, let's say you find something you want to make sure you're not getting screwed, text me or call us and say, hey, I found one here and it's this price. Should I buy it? And we'll say, yeah, go ahead and buy it. You should buy it. Or we'll say, tell me you want to get it for this price, or give me a call and we'll help you find one yourself. All right. If you liked the comments today, please hit the like and subscribe button. We show a lot of stuff that we make all the time and do educational things. Next week, we're going to do the same thing on a live video on wedding bands, buying wedding bands, all the different types and what you should avoid. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.